welcome to May's Lug Life. I'm May. And I can't believe this is happening, but there's a fall box, apparently. I've got questions, and I've got comments, and I've got sarcasm up the wazoo today about this. So I'm going to try to not release any of it during this video, because, or at least maybe not until the end. I'm just going to read what it says, and then I'm going to maybe talk about it, because right now I've got, like, mixed emotions here. So first of all, no one knew. I don't think I heard nothing about this. I never heard any hype. I didn't get any ads. There was no hints being dropped. So this just sort of showed up out of the blue. This morning when I was looking at Facebook, someone had just announced and said, by the way, this apparently is on the luglife.com page right now. And none of us knew it was coming. We were all surprised. And yeah, so here we are. So I just haven't had time to really look at it until now. But it's November the 14th. Why are you releasing a fall box now? But okay, again, trying not to say anything. So let's just read. I'm going to try to get through all of it, and then I'll make my comments at the end. So get ready for the hashtag LugLifeBox Fall Edition. Available for purchase November the 15th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's tomorrow. So this is a really fast turnaround. They usually give us about a week with lots of hints prior to say, hey, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming. And then they finally go, boom, it's coming in a week. And then they put it up on the website for you to sort of, you know, drill over, and then finally you get to purchase it. But this is the weirdest timing of everything I've ever seen. So, Lug Life Box, sorry, so the important thing, it says, this Lug Life Box item cannot be purchased alongside other items. Please do not add any other items to your cart at checkout. Okay, so right off the bat, that is the exact same thing they said about the Adventure Box, which is the previous box. That I understood because they were packaging everything and shipping everything for the box, for the mystery box at the original, from the old Markham warehouse, and all the other inventory was at the Mississauga warehouse. So if you were trying to order, you know, a wallet or a bag, you wouldn't be able to because the two things were coming out of different places. That made sense. This makes me think one of two things. Either this box, for some reason, is incapable of being put into the regular system, which means they're not able to put this fall box in a larger box along with any other things you may want to order, which to me makes no sense, because this should just be an inventory item like anything else. So they should just have all these boxes pre-packaged, and then if someone wants to order this box and a bag and a wallet so that they can save on shipping, they should be able to. You should be able to find a larger box and shove everything in one big box and ship it to you. So either, for some other reason, for whatever reason, it doesn't make any sense to me, they are trying to separate this because for some reason the new system is incapable of taking this particular box and making it part of the inventory, or, and this is more my feeling, because otherwise it doesn't make sense, is that just like the previous one, maybe they're packaging and shipping this box from a different location from the rest of the inventory. So I'm wondering, this is pure speculation, I'm just hoping and wondering that maybe what they've done is they've done the same thing, where they've shipped all of the inventory and the boxes for the box, like all the contents of the box and the boxes themselves, to a different location. So maybe they're even still using the Markham location. Who knows? I mean, if no one's using that location, it's very possible they can just say to the landlord or whoever it is, hi, can we just use our little space here for, 2 weeks, rent it out for 2 weeks, bring the old crew back, who knows what they're doing and knows how to do this, bring them all back, give them temporary work for a couple of weeks, and then package this box and ship it from the Markham location. That would be, one, amazing, because it would be great for the workers that are there, or that were there. Two, it means that they're not going to screw this up, because, man, things can get screwed up over the Mississauga location. And the third thing is, maybe it means that these boxes will actually come to you really fast, because anything that's ever come out of the Markham location seems to get to people relatively quickly. Things don't seem to get routed in weird directions very easily, but the new location seems to have major shipping issues. So anyways, I'm just wondering if maybe this is one of those ones where it's going to work out for everybody. So anyways, just wondering. So let's move on. So it says Lug Life boxes are final sale and non-refundable. This item cannot be combined combined with other offers and or discount code offers. So that means if you happen to have a coupon code of any kind, you cannot use this. You cannot use them against this. You are unfortunately only able to pay full price for this. Now, the only thing that you may be able to do if you want any kind of a discount is if you happen to have Lug Life reward points. So if you've been buying anything off of the actual luglife.com site, you accumulate points if you've registered to be part of the reward program. And if that's the case, and you happen to have enough points to be able to cash out, then you can cash out to redeem for a gift card. Sorry, a gift card. So all the points that you redeem from Lug Life are always redeemable in the form of a gift card. So whatever the amount is, it can be big or small, whatever you choose. And then whatever that code is that they give you, that's what you use when you go and check out. So when you, let's say you purchase this box and when you go to check out, somewhere on there you'll see something that says it'll say gift card code or something like that. And wherever you see that, that's where you enter your code. And then once you do that, it will take that amount off because it reads it as a gift card. It doesn't read it as a coupon. So if you happen to have a coupon, it won't work. But if you happen to have a gift card, and that includes regular gift cards. So if you've been lucky enough that someone's gifted you with a Lug Life, Lug Life, gift card, then you can use that here. And you can also use both. So if you happen to have a gift card that someone gifted you and you have reward points that you have cashed out to make that gift card, you can use the two together. So basically you're just taking off, it's basically, I guess, like cash. It looks like it looks at the system looks at those two as cash and just deducts more and more and more off. So theoretically, if you have enough gift cards and points to redeem, you could get this box for free. So if you're lucky enough to have all those things, go for it. It's one really, really good way to use up your points, because this is the one thing that you'll never get a discount, like an additional discount on. So if you've been saving up for points and you don't know what to use them for, this might not be the worst way to do it. So moving on. So what's the inspiration for this box? At Lug, we've made some great fall memories at Lug. That was awkward. Admiring the trees, taking hay rides, enjoying apple cider. Again, grammar. Now with winter on its way, it's got us thinking, what better way to end fall than with the fall colors and patterns we adore. Who wrote this? Okay, so the contents are a mystery. That's right, this is a mystery box, but we promise the surprise will be really, really good. This is verbatim what they wrote for the adventure box, but okay, anyways, just this one paragraph anyways. One thing we will say is that you'll get some box exclusive product and colors available only with this box, plus some great coupons with for your next Lug purchase. This box will go fast. Come back November the 15th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to shop. All this for $149. It's a steal of a deal for $179 Canadian. So that's kind of good to know. They've given us the price. It's a little bit cheaper than the previous box. Don't know what that means. It makes me think maybe also that there's not going to be a vegan leather product in this because it's a little bit cheaper and not more expensive, because they have to put a lot of things in this box. I think putting one vegan leather item is not something they want to do. So it's very likely that we're probably not going to see vegan leather. Also, I think vegan leather, again, I'm just thinking about the previous fall box, so fall 2021, which was an absolute utter disaster. That was the one they put vegan leather in, and it was a bomb. There were very, very few people who were happy about getting vegan leather. So I have a feeling that Lug is actually going to try to stay away from vegan leather in these surprise boxes, because I think you either love it or you hate it. And if you hate it, then yeah, all hell will break loose, because it did the last time. So if you want to know more, put it in the comments. Maybe I'll make a video and I'll talk about the fall box from the previous year. If you weren't around for that, I might go back and I don't know if I can find any information on it anymore, but it's certainly worth talking about anyways. So if you want to know, I mean, or I can just, mention it in the comments when I answer your questions. So anyways, that being said, I have a feeling it's not going to be vegan leather, at least nothing big. So the main bag is not going to be vegan leather, because at that price, I just figure it's probably not going to be. But it may be. I mean, who knows? What do I know? I'm just speculating. I mean, I think it would be a really big mistake if Lug decided to put vegan leather in there. I think that would be it'd be like one of those things like, hey, you should have learned your lesson the first time, because it really, 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 raised a huge stink when they put vegan leather in the fall box 2021. So if they did that again, I think that would just be suicide. All right, so now it says at the bottom there in the asterisk, it does say both boxes offer the same products, but in different color options, print or color. So I'm not sure if that's, oh my gosh, I'm not sure if this is like a template that they used from the previous box and they just changed some of the dates and things around, like some of the, you know, like the introduction they changed. And I don't know if that particular line is left over from before, but it would be interesting. I mean, to have the either or, which is good in some ways and bad in some ways. I mean, it's already hard enough that I'm trying to decide whether to get this box. But if I have to decide whether I want to go print or color, that's like a lot of stress right now. So anyway, so yeah, so let's see. Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow at 12 noon. 12 noon? Oh, that's redundant. Okay. I've got a headache, by the way, guys. So it's probably part of the reason why I'm not in like the sunniest mood. This really sort of hit me off. Sorry. Yeah, like I said, I'm having issues. I'm really got a headache. So, yeah, I've been having issues all day with just feeling gross and kind of nauseous. And so I haven't really been able to read this. But, yeah, I'm just kind of in a crusty mood. But when I first saw this, immediately my reaction should have been joy and thrilled, you know, and happiness. And it ended up being WTF. Like, that's really what it was. So, and I used stronger words than that. I didn't use just the letters. I filled in the blanks. So, anyway, so dimensions. It is 18 inches wide, 15 inches high, 6 inches deep. That sounds like the same dimensions of the box from before. Like, so the adventure box. So it's the same size box. I don't know. But I don't know if it's lighter or heavier. That I don't remember. But I do remember the size of the box, and I think that's the same. Actually, you know what? Okay, I don't think I have a screenshot of the actual box, but let me see if I can pull up anything from the previous box. Maybe we can do a little bit of compare and contrast here. Okay, so before I do that, let me just kind of read the features here. So features, okay, see, again, this is exactly what the previous box said. Packed with some favorites that started it all, and that definitely was the previous box, because the previous box was that trip down down lug memory lane. So this box better not have, you know, favorites from the past. Like, this better not have favorites from, you know, like that started it all, because, yeah, I mean, maybe they're doing that, but I hope not. Okay, so I'm just trying to pull up the things here. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of pull up the video that I recorded for YouTube. So you'll probably be able to see it, but I just sort of want to scroll through. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's look. So this looks very much the same. So if you look here, the mystery, that's exactly the same. They just happen to add the date, and this little line at the bottom is exactly the same. So that is the same. The same thing. What's the inspiration for the box? Anyway, but they didn't see here in the old one. It says, "Do you prefer print or color?" It actually goes out of its way to do that. In the fall box, they don't bother saying that. So I'm wondering if this little thing at the bottom got left over, because otherwise you would think that they would actually go out of their way to say we have a choice. Because here they did. It said, "Do you prefer print or color?" They just left it at the bottom, so I'm just wondering if someone just wasn't paying attention. Because, I mean, let's be honest, this thing got put up really fast and really suddenly. It makes me think that whoever was at the helm maybe didn't quite pay attention. So, I mean, geez, even the blurbage was kind of awkward. It wasn't really written very well. So I'm just wondering if between the two, I'm hoping that this is really not there. Like, just ignore that one, because they don't mention it otherwise. This one, they kind of go out of the way to talk about it here, and then put it over here. Okay, so let's scroll forward and see the measurements, because I'm virtually, there it is. Yeah, 18 by 15 by 6, and it was 5.6 pounds. So it's a little bit of a heavier contents in the old one, like in the adventure one. So this one's only 5 pounds, but the box is the same size. And then let's go to the features. Oops. Okay, look. So here, once again, they actually mention the 2 color choices, but they don't do that for this one. They didn't bother mentioning that. So it's very possible that there is no color choice, which would make it so much easier, because I really don't want to decide. So, okay. So let's just talk about the box real quick. Just looking at the outside of the box. So let's click on that. first of all, gorgeous box. If anyone knows me at all, I'm a sucker for lug boxes. Like, I would literally just buy a box. Like, if they said, we'll sell you a box for like $3, I might even pay $5 for the thing. I love this box. I love the color. I love the cleanliness of the line. It's really just clear and clean. Yeah, I love everything about it. I just want the box. So if I don't get the box, and if any one of you is getting the box, can I have the box? Like, if you don't want it, can you just bring me the box? I really just want the box. I'm a cat that way. Anyway, so let's look at what's on the box. Not always, but often what you see on the outside of the box reflects what's on the inside of the box. The last box did not have anything that reflected. It was just a box. But usually if there's a pattern on the outside, you'll see the pattern on the inside, or if there's a color on the outside or print on the outside, you'll see that same thing on the inside. If there's a motif or whatever it is, then you get that same motif on the inside as well. So let's look at this one. It's that large basket weave print, quilt rather. So we know that that's been something they've been using a lot of, which is awesome. So whatever's in there, I'm assuming has that quilting. So one of the contents of the box, whether it be a small item or a big item, will have that quilting, which is kind of good to know. And also, to me, that is either heather indigo or navy. So either they're introducing navy, like they're just making a few things in navy just for this box, or it's the heather indigo that they've been, that's been a really popular color for them. So there's going to be something in there. So I'm assuming if you're choosing color, if that's what they're doing, you might get the heather indigo or navy, whatever it's going to be, because that box looks pretty navy. I don't know, I guess, how you do heather indigo on a flat cardboard box, and then you can also see there's like leaves and there's like little berries and nuts and stuff. So I don't know, but I got to assume that somewhere in there could also be some Maples Cream. So that Maples Cream print, very autumn, very fall, also very popular print. So if they are doing color versus print, it's possible that the color box will be heather indigo and the print box will be Maples Cream. So possible. Now the other thing you can also see, there's not a lot of red. It's mainly that sort of gold color. So you might also see some copper brown in this box, which is a good thing and a bad thing for me, because heather, sorry, I'm so tired. I'm just not feeling well, so my head's not quite here. But basically, if it's the copper brown, usually the interior is that zebra print, which is not my favorite. So it would be like I don't know what to do with this thing, because if it's I love the copper brown, but I'm really not into the interior, so it would be a bit of a, do I keep it, do I get rid of it kind of thing. So, but I do love copper brown, so you might even get copper brown as the solid, or as the color. So anyway, so just speculating on that. Now I can't remember what's in the Whimsy copper or in the Whimsy print. I feel like maybe some of that, like if you see these little berries and the leaves, I feel like that might be in that print. I'd have to look at it more closely because I can't remember it, but you might also get some Whimsy copper in here. Although that doesn't seem to be something they're really making a lot of. It seems to be like that's not a color they're doing a lot of new things in. So, but anyways, who knows? Because I have a feeling this box is really late, so it's possible that at one point, this color was, or rather this print was more, I don't know, more, how do I put this? It was more new. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. So, okay, so that's my speculation on what's in the box. And then, oh, hey, they've got different viewpoints now. You're getting the side view and the bottom view. Okay, so, interesting words to use. Right off the bat, the first thing that I saw, was this word. So so I'm just going to show you. This one here says harvest. This says tradition. This says loyalty, and that threw me. Festive, holiday, love. Okay, so love, that's totally what Lug would put. I'm surprised it didn't actually say like live, life in color, or live, laugh, love, or whatever it is. But it says festive and holiday. So, okay, when the Adventure Box came out, everyone got their boxes. They were all excited. They were just now wondering when the holiday box was coming, because I think that box released, when was that? August? Like end of August? So I don't think anyone expected there was going to be a fall box, because that box was already so late. And to have no one ever mention that a fall box was coming, everyone just assumed the next box was going to be the holiday box or the winter box, that there wasn't going to be a fall box this year, that the adventure box was the fall box. So the fact that they're, I guess you know what it is. I think, I'm now thinking about it, I'm just thinking the adventure box probably was supposed to ship probably the beginning of the summer. I think the adventure box replaced what would have been the summer box, because if you think about it, there wasn't a summer box this year. So there was no summer 2022. It was the adventure box. So I'm wondering, and I think the adventure box was maybe even supposed to come out even before that, but they may have just decided to make this the adventure box and the summer box at the same time, because that makes sense. If you're traveling, when they planned this probably before the pandemic, or at least, right around when everything went into lockdown, the goal was to probably have a box that was going to be, an anniversary box to celebrate Lug's existence in for however long, and it was going to be the perfect summer travel box. So you would be able to have all the contents to be able to travel for the summer. And for whatever reason, it didn't come out, and it didn't come out, and it didn't come out, and it finally came out, and it was the end of the summer. So, which is kind of unfortunate, because anybody who was traveling wouldn't have been able to. But I guess really there aren't many people who are really doing a lot of traveling these days, like certainly less than they used to. So, but it didn't matter, because those are the kind of bags you would use no matter what. But I'm wondering if, because the adventure box was supposed to be the, quote, summer box, that this was supposed to, the fall box here was supposed to happen sort of beginning of September. That's probably what the original plan was. At least I would have put it out then. Maybe end of September at the latest. But they maybe weren't able to bring a bunch of things that they wanted to get in. And then now they're releasing it. They've even acknowledged that it's the end of fall. So anyway, it's very unfortunate that they're bringing out this box so late, but it is interesting. But the reason why I bring it up is because it says festive and holiday, and it also says tradition. So I'm just thinking, but it also says harvest. So the two things are kind of contradictory, because to me, festive and holiday and tradition, I would think, is usually referring to like Christmas. But then again, I'm also thinking, I know in the States, you guys haven't had Thanksgiving yet. And for you guys, I know that Thanksgiving blends right into Christmas. So it's almost kind of like one super sized holiday that lasts for an entire month. So maybe that was the way it was supposed to be, that it's supposed to be for the, the harvest holiday, like the fall, autumn holidays. And it was supposed to blend into the Christmas one. So if this is coming out November the 14th, and this is the fall box, when on earth are they going to bring out the Christmas box? Like, is that coming out in 2 weeks? It would have to, because it would be the end of, either the end of November or beginning of December. You wouldn't be able to put out a Christmas box at like the week of Christmas. So anyways, I don't know what's going on, but it is interesting that they've put those words on there. And I also really think the loyalty thing is a weird word. I find that very, very weird and suspicious, and it makes me freak out a little bit, because I'm thinking, like, what is that, subliminal? Like, so that, we all continue to remain loyal, even though they know that, we're dropping in, we're dropping like flies, everyone's leaving very, very fast. Like, is that loyalty, like, please stay? I don't know. I just find that's an odd word. Like, love is fine. That's lug. Holiday, festive, tradition, harvest, totally cool. Loyalty? That's bizarre. To me, that's a really, really weird word. It's pretty needy or something. I don't know. So, all right. So there's that. And then, okay, so that's just the disclaimer. All right. So my thoughts are, and I think I sort of mentioned already, it's weird that they're bringing out the box at this time. I think it's really bizarre that they never even bothered to hype it. There was absolutely no announcement. There was no hint that this was coming. So either they were like not going to announce it because they had no idea whether the things that they were waiting to fill the box with were coming, or maybe they were going to hold off altogether, because I don't know, because maybe, like the fact that, like I said, the fact that they're doing this so that you can't order anything else alongside this box makes me think maybe they weren't even sure if they were going to be able to find a way to get this box to us, because of the way their current system is run. So their new system may not be able to sort of be able to control how this kind of box gets put into the inventory, or how it gets packaged, or whatever it is. So it's very possible that Lug is doing different things with this box. And if that's the case, there were maybe a whole bunch of variables that they had to sort of secure to basically make sure this box was going to happen. So this is pure speculation. I have no idea, but I'm just, you know, I'm trying to just, you know, explain what's going on based on any of the information that I may have in front of me and what I've sort of noticed in the past. So anyway, weird. And yeah, I just, the fact that they didn't bother announcing this until today, I think is really suspect. But hey, here we are. I am very curious to know who's going to get it. I don't know if I'm going to buy one. I swore that the last box was going to be my last box. I can't afford to keep just buying these boxes because even the previous box, I still haven't had a chance to sell everything off. So by the way, if anybody wants anything from that box, except for the Flutter, I've already sold that one off. Actually, I've given it away. It was a gift for someone. But if you guys want the Puddle Jumper, please let me know, because I think I want to get rid of it because I'm running out of space. I'm running out of funds. So, yeah, I really definitely can't afford this. And I don't even know when the Christmas box is coming out. So it's possible I might want that one instead. Although I gotta tell you, I love Heather Indigo, I love Navy, and I love Maples Cream. So this might be my final box. I might cave. So tomorrow when they release it and they give you either a choice of a color or a print, I might make a choice. But if there's no color choice, I might just go for it, because that would to me mean that I'm gonna get both. And I wouldn't have to make a decision because I'm not really sure. So if tomorrow it comes out and there is no choice of color or print and it's just the fall box, I think I might get it, because it's not, I mean, it's not cheap. 179 Canadian is not cheap, but it's not $200. I think there was one box that was $250. So it's not that. So I might get it. If again, like I said, if there's no color choice, but if there is a color choice, I don't know. I'm just going to have to see what my gut tells me at 12 o'clock when if I happen to be able to log on at 12. So anyway, so that's me. Like I said, I do want this box. I loved looking at this box. I just love the color. Just looking at this box makes me very, very happy. Like I said, I feel like the contents might be things that I would like because I like the colors, but then it could be a bag that I don't want, and that would really suck too. So I don't know. I said I wouldn't, and I think it might just be as easy, because I'm sure someone's going to want to sell their contents, the contents of the box, and if that's the case, then it might just be easier to purchase whatever someone doesn't like. Then I can guarantee whether I like it or I don't like it. So, but anyway, but this is the best way to get the best price, because usually whatever they sell, people will sell it at retail value. They won't sell it at the at the cost that they purchase this thing, which is entirely understandable, but I'm just saying, like, this would be the cheaper way to get it. So anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna sleep on this one and see. So there you go. Let me know if you're getting it. I'm very curious to see what this is gonna look like tomorrow. So yeah, tune in tomorrow at noon and see what they say. But I'm very curious to see what you guys think about it as well. Are you thinking of getting one? If you are gonna get one, would you get print or would you get color? If they're allowing you that choice. And tell me what you think in general. I don't know. Have you had any thoughts about this at all? So there we go. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.